Welcome to Golden Days MK. Here we are going to discuss about the market online share trading. First of all, we discuss about that in how to open your share broking account. In share market account opening, that is to be very simple. How you open bank account, that is the same way. You need to submit your ID proof, address proof, and PAN number. So presently, little bit advanced. If you have a Aadhaar card, so you can submit your Aadhaar card details, Aadhaar number, and PAN number, and few photocopies. So these things enough to open your share trading account. Otherwise, Aadhaar card or in Aadhaar number plus fingerprint. Your fingerprint is enough to open your account. So presently, in a different way, they are different companies. They are opening in a different way. So common format that you need one ID proof, as well as you need one address proof, and you need few photograph. Afterwards, one check leaf. So this check leaf, why they are collecting this check leaf? Because when you are opening an account, so you have in share market, all payment through account only. So you cannot pay that amount in cash or any other format. So that's why you need one account. That's why they are collecting that one check leaf. The check leaf become in a cancelled check leaf or initial payment check leaf they may collect. So the cancelled check leaf or in initially the payment check leaf once they are collecting now. So for the check leaf itself, if it is there your name, then not an issue. Suppose you don't have a check leaf itself, it is not there in your name. That time what you need to do, you need to submit your bank statement. Maybe 1 month or 2 months or a few months bank statement you need to submit. Why you need to submit your bank statement? Because that in that account is your account, that one kind of the proof. That's why you are submitting your bank statement you are submitting. So here again I am repeating that in what are the documents required for in account opening. You need one ID proof, maybe in your license or in voter ID or any other one ID proof and address proof, as well as few photocopy and PAN number. These things is must for opening an account. And afterwards one check leaf with the bank statement, or sometimes if the check leaf itself it is there your name, that time you don't want to submit your bank statement. So these things necessary for account opening. Now we discuss about how to trade. Once you open your account, wherever you have in a account, share brokers they may give training. Maybe 1 day or 2 days they may give you training. If you are asking that in the demo, they may give in a demo. The demo itself, what are the things it will come, how to trade. Maybe 1 hour or 2 hour is enough. Once you open your account, your mail itself they may send your password. So once you are getting a password and user ID, the welcome letter, everything, so then you can log in your account. So using the user ID and password you can log in. Once you log in, you can get the share quotes. Share quotes means that the present market price. So market morning 9 o'clock to 3:30. This time you can able to buy or you can able to sell the shares. So if you want to buy shares, you need one trading account. So that's why you are opening in a demat account. So normally we use the word in a demat account. The demat account itself, there are two accounts. One is in a demat account, one more is in a trading account. The trading account itself we can get a quotes. That quote means that rate, share price. That for example in SBI, what is the price, and Reliance, what is the price. So in a different company share price you can get a quotes in a trading account itself. And the demat account itself, what we are doing that once you buy any shares, the shares we need to maintain or we need to manage one account itself. So that purpose we are using that in the demat account we are using. So demat and trading account, that is in two different accounts, but commonly we say as a demat account. The demat account itself, inside it will become a trading account. So the trading account itself we can able to get that in the trading quotes. So buying price and selling price, the quotes it will become. So once you open your account, so once you can log in for whatever the company itself you open your account, that company itself they provide user ID and password. Using this user ID and password you can able to log in, you can able to get a share price. So the screen itself, first once you open that in the screen becoming empty. What we need to do, that whatever the shares you want, that shares you need to add. For example, in a commonly if you are trading, for example Tata you are trading, the TCS, so you need to add the TCS. Once you add the TCS shares quotes you can able to get. Otherwise you are trading in the Tata Motors, you want to trade. So you need to add Tata Motors. So whatever the companies, the share price you want, that scripts you need to add. Once you add the script, afterwards further you can able to watch that prices continuously you can able to watch. So here the trading platform, there are few types. First one, web basis. Now I said now the further whatever the company you are trading, that company itself they provide one web basis user ID and password. Once you log in that in a web basis user ID and password, you can able to get the share price quotes you can able to get. This is one of the in a platform web basis, they may say is a web basis. So in this web basis you can able to log in any place you can log in wherever you go. So all places you can able to log in. You need only one thing, the user ID and password. So in the user ID and password, once you log in, then you can able to trade. So this one is comfortable for in the trading in anywhere. Okay. Second thing, in a software. So if you have your own PC or own laptop, so that place you can able to use that in a software you can use. So once you have in a software one time if you download, afterwards whenever you are logging in, that time you need a ID and password. Once you give your user ID and password, you can able to log in your trading account. Once you enter the trading account, that screen becoming empty. The empty screen itself, what we need to do that in whatever the script you want, the script you need to add. Simply if you right click in your mouse, if you right click, it will become under in the adding the script, the quotes it will become. So once you click that in a add script, then you can able to further you can able to add that in the script, whatever the scripts you want you can able to add. Once you added that in the script, afterwards what we need to do is that if you want to buy, okay, if you want to buy, you need to transfer payment. Transfer payment means you are already you given one the empty or in the cancelled checklist. Now that particular account, it is mapped with your Demat account. Now what we need to do that the mapped you suppose you have in a 3 or 4 accounts. Now you can able to transfer the payment whatever the account linked with your Demat account. So it is not mean by any account, only one account you can able to transfer, or in a whatever the account it is mapped with your Demat account, that account itself you can able to that account to your Demat account you can able to transfer the payment. So now for example in your Demat account you linked with your State Bank account or in any one of the bank account. So now the State Bank, if you have in the State Bank net banking, so now using the your net bank user ID and password, you can able to transfer the payment in your State Bank to in your Demat account. So now online transaction. Otherwise, if you don't have that in the user ID and password or in a net banking, that case what we can do, you can able to give the check. So in the particular trading account company, now the company itself, wherever the branch is there, the branch itself you need to submit your checklist, the filled checklist, how much amount you need to invest. For example, in the 25,000 amount you are investing. Now what we need to do that, the first line, the pay itself, you need to write the name. Name means that in the share broker company name, not in any individual name. The share broker, the company name, you need to write. For example, in ICICI Demat you need to write that in ICICI Direct. So ICICI Demat, the company name is in ICICI Direct. So what we need to do that in ICICI Direct, the first line itself you need to fill up, and next what we need to do that, you need to write that in the payment, how much amount you are going to invest. That thing second we need to fill up. Afterwards you need to put a signature. The account always that payment will be in account payable, that in a left side, that top of that place you need to cross that in a 2 line we need to cross, that it will be mentioned that in a that becoming there in account payable check. Most probably you just give the check account payable check. So now you submitted the checklist. Then what happened? So now once you give the check, the amount, crediting the amount, it will take 1 or 2 days. It will take depending upon the branch. For example, in the you have the Demat account in a Delhi, someone branch. Okay, the bank also in Delhi. So then not an issue. So within the same day you can able to transfer that in a amount, or within a next day you can able to get the payment. Suppose you have in the you have in a Demat account in Mumbai. At the same time your bank account become either in Calcutta or in any other places. So that case what happened, that in the amount transaction transferring the cash, it will be take some time, maybe 1 or 2 days, 3 days, sometime 1 week also it will happen. Suppose the bank become in a very small bank, that the branches become in a very less, that case it will be taking a more time. So which one is best? If you have a net banking, using the net banking, online transaction, that's to be always best. And suppose you need to withdraw your cash from your demat account to your savings account. That case also, if you have a net banking, that time you can able to give a withdrawal directly. The amount it will be credited in your account. You can able to get a payment easily. Suppose if you are getting in a check, that time they changing the check, and afterwards you need to say deposit your account, so it will be take time. So how we can able to avoid the time loss, so wasting the time, how we can able to avoid that in a if you most probably you just use that in a net banking, just use that's to be best for in the best service. So now we'll come to the topic. You get that in a demat account and you transfer that in the cash. Once you transfer the cash, you can able to buy stocks. Now your account itself you transferred 10,000 rupees. Now you can able to buy around 9,900 rupees range of the worth of the stocks you can able to buy. How that in a when you are buying, when you buy shares, you need to pay little bit amount in a brokerage. We need to pay the brokerage. It will be goes to your share broker. For example, in the any one of the company, so in the any one company you have in a demat account, the company they are charging small amount charge, maybe for 100 rupees you need to pay 0.50 percentage, means that in a 50 paise. Some of the companies you need to pay 25 paise. Some of the companies, the brokerage, they may charge 0.05. So depending upon the company to company, the brokerage charge it will be differ. So now you open your share broking account. Now you can able to buy a share. Your once you log in your demat account using your user ID and password, they may ask that in a password. So user ID and password, once you log in, then afterwards you need to select the script, whatever the script you want to trade, the script you need to add. Once you add the script, now the screen itself, the detail it is coming, the particular script name, and now buying price and selling price, and how much of the buyers and how much of the sellers. So the information you can get, and that particular share today how much of the percentage up and how much of the percentage down. So this kind of the information you can able to get from your the trading platform itself. You can able to get trading account itself, you can able to get these details. So now if you want to buy a share, you need to press F1 key. Once you buy F1 key, there's one small there's like a slip like structure open. Once open the structure itself, you need to fill up how many quantity you are going to buy. Okay, so and what is the price you want. For example, in the one share Tata Motors you want to buy, so now 100 shares means you need to fill the quantity 100 numbers, and afterwards 100 number Tata Motor you are going to buy. And next one, the price, what are the price. So presently the Tata Motor 100 rupees. So if you want to buy that in a Tata Motor 100 shares, number of shares quantity 100, and the share price 100 or 100 rupees 10 paise, 100 rupees 50 paise. So whatever the price you want to buy, the price you need to fill up. Once you fill up that into the sheet, then you need to give in a submit. Now the order become in a waiting. Once that in the share price it is reaching the particular price, for example you booked the order 10 rupees 10 paise, when that market it will be reaching the particular price, that time that particular order it will become one by one, the order it will become. So you are place the order 10 rupees 10 paise. So now when that share price it is reaching 10 rupees 10 paise, that time you can able to get the share 100 number share. So now the order becoming it is traded. Once that order become traded, afterwards in a 10 minutes later or 1 hour later or in the next day or 10 days later, the share price it is reaching in a 110 rupees. Now you want to sell the share. What we need to do that, you need to select that in a F2, you need to press the F2 key. Afterwards you need to fill the quantity, how many number of shares you are going to sell. For example, you bought at the price of 100 rupees, 100 number of the share. Now you want to sell 50 shares only you want to sell. So that case what we need to do, that you need to fill the quantity, you need to press the F2 key. Once the selling sheet it is opening, now what you want to do, that in the number of the quantity 50 number of quantity, and the price, what are the price, which price you want to sell the share, 105 rupees or 110. So what are the price you want to sell the share, you need to fill the form. The fill form itself you need to fill the details. So number of shares 50 and the price becoming the 105 rupees. Once you fill, afterwards you need to submit. Once you submit, what happened? The order becoming it is waiting the order. Once the share price is reaching on 105 rupees, then automatically the share it is becoming it is sold. Once the share sold, then what happened? That particular amount now you sold that share now. So the particular amount, how much of the cash? So 150 shares into 105. So the particular amount it is credit to your trading account. First it will be credit to your trading account. Once it will credited, afterwards it will become to your demat account. So here what happen, the company always, when you buy the shares, when you sell the shares, always they may charge some amount, small amount. Okay, this small amount we are saying as a brokerage. Apart from the brokerage, what are the amount they may charge? Government taxes. It is there some tax. For example, 1 lakh rupees if you buy and if you sell, the brokerage becoming there in a 0.50 means including the tax, how much of the amount you need to pay? Around 1000 rupees you need to pay. So you just depending upon the brokerage, the charge it will be differ. Brokerage becoming a very less means you can get more profit. So when you select that in a broking firm, you need to select which company they may give less brokerage, they charge you less brokerage, at the same time they give in a good service. So depending upon that you need to select. So now this is the way you need to trade. So once you know that in a how to buy, how to sell, then it is easy. So you can buy your own, you can able to sell. Afterwards you need to listen that one thing, that is stop loss. The same buying is it, selling is it now. So buying stop loss means that in a first we look at the in a shelling stop loss. So how we put the stop loss? The same, you need to press that in a F2 key. The F2 key itself, that in a buying selling now, one more option is that SL. The SL it is representing on stop loss. Once you select the stop loss how it will be work? You bought the share 100 rupees. Okay, now what you are thinking, the share price suppose it will be come down. Okay, 100 rupees you bought, at the rate of 100 rupees you bought. Suppose you have in there in 1,000 shares, so 1 rupee come down, the price become in now the price become in 99 means 1 rupees loss. Okay, so 1,000 number of the shares, so total loss how much? There in a 1,000 rupees loss. In a 2 rupees come down, now the price become in 98 means total number of shares you have 1,000 rupees, so 2,000 rupees loss. This is the way. Suppose if you are thinking that in a the price now 100 rupees, yes, you are expecting the price it will be come up. Okay, so the price, if it is suppose if it is going on opposite way, okay, in a negative way, if it is going on 98, if it is reaching, then 2,000 rupees loss. So I want to close the share, I don't want any more loss. If you are thinking like that, what we need to do, that once you are placing the order, now 100 rupees you bought buying price, and you need to put a stop loss at the rate of 98. Once you put a stop loss at the rate of 98, what happen? When the share price it is reaching at the rate of 98, the share automatically it will be get sold and no more loss. Your loss it will be controlled. Why we are using the stop loss? We need to control our loss. That's why we are using that in a stop loss we are using. And some other way, target price we can able to, once you buy the shares, at the next minute also we can able to book the selling order. Now you bought, you are pressing that in a F1 key, and you filled that in a number of quantity and the buying price. Once you filled, then you need to click the submit. Then again it will be asked confirm. You need to confirm again. Afterwards only the order it will be booked. Once the order is booked, afterwards what will happen? When the share price, particular share price, it is reaching your price, your quote price, no? The price when it is reaching, that time that in a periodic basis you can able to get the share. Once you get a share, afterwards you can able to press the F2 key. You need to book the order. For example, 100 rupees you bought. If you feel the share price, if it is reaching 105 rupees, I can able to sold the share. So when you what is the price you want to sell the share, you need to book the order. Once you book the order, after you need to fill up the quantity and what is the price you want to sell the share. You need to fill. Afterwards you need to click submit. Afterwards again it will be asked confirm. Again you need to press that in a confirm. Then the order it is booked. So now buying order also you placed, selling order also you placed. So once the buying order is triggered, now we are waiting for the selling order. Now the share price when it is reaching on the your selling price, now you place the order at 105. When it is reaching on 105, what happen? Suddenly the share it will be get sold. Once the share sold, afterwards the particular amount it will be credited to a trading account, afterwards your demat account. If you want to withdraw your cash, you need to give a withdrawal request, then the amount will be credited to your bank account. This is the way the market it will be work. Now here this video itself, what we are going to discuss about the market race, mainly market in a share market, buying selling, that is to become in a very easy. Anyone you can able to buy, anyone you can able to sell, maybe in a 10 minutes or 15 minutes work. Okay, so and wherever you open your if you want to buy a share, definitely you need one demat account. So each and every one you can able to get a demat account. As easy how you open your bank account, the same way here you need to buy beginning I said, the same way you need to submit your ID card, ID proof, address proof, as well as PAN number. Okay, once you submit this information, you can able to get that account. Depending upon the company to company, some of the company within the same day they may open your demat account. Some of the company they may take in a 2 days, 3 days, depending upon the company to company, it will be differ. So once you open your account, if you are asking to them the demo, they give the demo. Any companies they may give in a demo. So within 30 minutes or within 1 hour, you can able to learn how to buy, how to sell. So how to buy, how to sell, how to place the stop loss. So these things learning, it is not a difficult one. It is to be very easy. And one more important thing, when you add the script, okay, you need to right click, you need to save the script. Okay, once you added the script, afterwards you need to save. Otherwise what will happen, you are trading when you are trading 5 script you added, if you are not saving, again further you log in, you cannot able to identify the script. Okay, so the script gone. So that's why whenever you add the script, each and every time you need to give save. So once you save, further again if you log in your trading account, you can able to get that particular company share price quotes, you can able to get easily. So that's why. And suppose you want to add one company, example in SBI I am saying. So some of the company you can able to find out easily, some of the companies you can able to finding that particular companies, that's to be difficult. How it will become difficult? For example, State Bank of India, if you want to add that in if you search in your trading account itself, shortly they may mention that in State Bank of India SBIN. So SBI, State Bank of India, if you type State Bank of India, you cannot able to find out the particular company. What we need to do, you need to type SBIN. The same way in a Reliance, if you want to search, you need to type RIL. So this is the way. Most probably most of the companies they have in a short name. So this is the way you can able to find out that in the company. Suppose you don't want suppose you don't know the particular company, the short name or in the code, you don't know, that time if you can able to search in Google itself. If you are searching the particular name, the full name, State Bank of India share price, if you are searching, then you can able to find out State Bank of India share price, and there is the trading account itself, what is a short name and what is the price, present price, what is that in the 50-week high, 50-week to low. So that kind of the all information you can able to get. So this short code that's been a common for all broking companies. Okay, all broking company, the short name that is to be common. So that's once you search in Google, you can able to find out the particular company, the information as well as the short code you can able to find out. So afterwards, once you log in your account, the login itself, the short name you type SBI, State Bank means SBIN, Reliance means RIL. So this is the way if you type, and then you can able to get that particular company information as easily. This is the way we need to. So here that in the important thing is in the opening account, and as well as the buying, selling and placing the stop loss, this information that is to be commonly each and everyone they know that is to be very easy. And wherever you open your account, they may give the demo trading, they may give. And here this video itself we are going to discuss about market race. Mainly I am going to discuss market race. When you are trading in your demat account itself, whatever the problem you need to face, and how we can able to avoid market loss. These things we are going to discuss. And here why we are going to discuss about in the market risk, because if you avoid the market risk, then you can able to get a profit. How you can able to trade safely, so that kind of the information we are going to discuss. So if you think this information, whatever the information I provided, and if you have an idea to trade, if you think this information it is useful for your future trading, then you just subscribe this channel, and further you just watch these videos. This is a beginning, that's why in a small like audio, like way I'm giving the information. Further if you want more information, I'll be give you little bit advanced way. I'll be give you my information, and I have more experience in share market itself. So that's why in my trading itself, whatever the things I learned, what are the difficulty I faced, and how you can able to invest your amount safely, and how you can trade, how you can avoid the market loss, and the market tricks. So this kind of the things I'm going to share with you. So if you think this information it is useful for you, just subscribe this channel, and afterwards continue just watch on these videos. Thank you.